today, a disaster struck in Beirut, Lebanon. Two trucks carrying explosives struck two separate buildings that held United States and French military forces. They were a part of the multinational force in Lebanon, which is an international peacekeeping force. You are probably asking yourself, well, who is to blame? Police have reported that the Islamic Jihad group was responsible for this bombing. They were also responsible for many other kidnappings and bombings in the past, and do not want Americans in Lebanon, which is a terrible thing for us. However, during this event, there were only two suicide bombers that caused the big disaster. Here is Don, live in Lebanon, just a mile from where the bombing took place, with more information on the numbers of the deaths and who the two bombers are to blame.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm here live in Lebanon, where police directed me to a safer area just a mile from the actual area where the attack took place. Even here, you can still hear the sirens going to the scene. The death numbers we are receiving are extremely devastating. In the attack on the American Marines' barracks, the death toll was 241 Americans, 221 Marines, 18 were sailors, and 3 were soldiers. We are also told about the 60 others who were injured. Not only that, but the Lebanese custodian of the building was also killed. In the attack on the French barracks, 8-story building, just 2 minutes after the attack, 50 paratroopers were killed and 15 were injured. Even though this isn't as much as the American attack, they are still devastating numbers, as you can tell. I was told that the police are still trying to figure out the 2 suicide bombers' names, but until then, that is all the information I was given out here. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Don, for that report. We will get back to you soon. We were also informed that earlier this morning, at around 6:20 a.m., a yellow Mercedes truck was spotted. But it was not the water truck they were expecting. It was a truck packed with explosives. The suicide bomber reached his destination at around 6:22 a.m., so they reported. Setting the explosives off, they were equivalent to around 5,400 kilograms of TNT. The explosion collapsed the first 4-story building into rubble. About 2 minutes later is when the second attack against the French barracks occurred. Just 6 kilometers away from the American one, the suicide bomber drove his truck into the parking garage of the building, letting the bomb go off there. This collapsed the 8-story building. As we continue to get more information on this terrible story, the only question we have left to answer is why this occurred. But the reason everyone is thinking is because the Islam Jihad group has been responsible for previous terrible actions, and clearly they don't want the Americans in Lebanon. As rescuers continue their job and investigations continue to happen, tune in tonight at 11 for more information. Thank you.